Malakoff Texas, one of the most cost-effective area you can invest if you are looking to buy a home away from home, a vacation home, or even if you are looking for a place to spend during this coronavirus pandemic. I will show you in detail some of the small area you can invest in. Now I love the entrance to get to the house. It's very quiet and peaceful. Right here in Malakoff, there are several different types of homes you can actually select from, and this is the reason why I made an investment in this area. As you can see, the architecture of the home sometimes looks familiar. Having a property like this, you can imagine having a place to walk quietly, very peaceful. And if you have a situation where you have a stay-at-home order, you don't really feel like you're in prison because you have enough yard to walk around, and the air is very clean. It's very peaceful, and this is one of those reasons why whenever I see an opportunity to make an investment in an area like this, I usually do so. Now, unfortunately for me, the property that I bought so far, they are for sale as a flipper. The thing is, these properties, they are not expensive, some of which are under 300,000. They come with 5-acre lots, some of them have 10 acres, and some of them maybe a few acres. But the ideal house for me is anywhere from 3 acres to 10 acres because the yard is enough to maintain. I don't want it to be any bigger. You have security entrance, even though you have a lot of space, but you also have the security that comes with it. And you have many different options. You don't have to be stuck inside. You have the lake where you could just come out. If you have a small boat or a big boat, this is a typical weekend in Malakoff, Texas. In the back of the house, you can see the lake behind the house. Like I said before, there's a lot of different type of design you can pick from, but I prefer the open space, the different design and the openness of these homes. And you are still in Malakoff, Texas. Even though there are cheaper houses, there are also houses for people with a lot more resources. I love the design of this property. Remind me of Florida homes, especially by Broward, North Lauderdale, even South Beach. You can see the design, different design for those with different tastes. And you can just launch your boat in the back of your home. It's another type. This actually looks very good. I love this one. Again, this is all in Malakoff, Texas. That's the reason why sometimes if you have the extra money, you're looking for a place to live and be comfortable. You don't have to be in subdivision that is so close to each other. You get to enjoy more of your money and pay less. Believe it or not, some of these houses are less than $500,000 on the lake. Now the reason I'm making this video, my house is coming up. Now the property I'm about to show you guys, it's not as fancy as big as it is, but it's a flip for somebody to be able to afford it. Again, different design. Now, you don't have to be a millionaire to live like this. Quite frankly, some of these people make less than $150,000 a year. Some make even $100,000 a year. This is Texas. You get to live comfortable and a six-figure salary. See, that's the reason why I love investing in real estate, because you can, from extreme poverty, you can climb to financial independence very quickly. you stay consistent in your purchasing habit, you don't make poor investment. And real estate is one of those investments that I enjoy investing in. Again, this is beautiful property in Texas. Now you can see this is one of the property that Hedge Method Realty, which is my real estate company, and majority of the property I sold using Hedge Method Realties are my properties. Now I do have many investors that I coach in learning how to flip houses, and I also sell their houses for them at a profit, provided that they repair the house to an acceptable status. But I can tell you, majority of my investors, they treat every house like they were their own wife, mother, brother, sister that was going to live with it. If there is any foundation issue, they fix the issue. They replace the roof, water heater, everything within the house. I have one investor, whenever he purchases a house, he loves to put brand new AC, giving the potential buyer a chance not to worry about the AC go out on them, which is extremely powerful, and I respect him for that. This is one of my property right next to those big houses in Malakoff. This property is appraised for $225, but because of the slowness of this pandemic, I'm only selling it for $140,000. Well, since I dropped the price to $140,000, right now I have multiple offers on it, and by Sunday evening I'll be making a decision with one of the offers. So I'm expecting this house to go under contract by tomorrow. This house has been remodeled from top down. It's over 45,000 square feet of land. The house itself is almost 2,000 square feet. 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a bonus room, but the garage has been converted to an office/garage, but that's not included in the square footage. This is another view of the house. I love the gazebo up front, which my guys had to redo all over again. I love the feel, the comfortness. Again, this house, for the right buyer, you can imagine spending your weekend away without feeling like you're gonna get contaminated by being surrounded with so many people that are positive with this virus. It's a perfect weekend getaway, and it's also a perfect full-time home because it has its own water system. Almost 700 feet wells in the property. Everything has been replaced brand new to ensure the buyer doesn't have any issue in the future. Even though you live in a major city, it's important to have a home away from home, a vacation home, a place that you can get away from everything. What I love doing sometimes is go into one of my house in the cabin someplace and then just read. And believe it or not, with high-speed internet, I love trading for a whole week in a place like this where I don't have to worry about so many no's. I I could just focus and think. Now you may see many expensive homes, but the neighborhood has these property that high, but you gotta also think that the school is benefiting from those expensive homes. That makes the Malakoff school a good school, and the price of the house are so cheap. You know, where else you're gonna have more than an acre of land, good school district, comfortable living, your own water system. If you were to go 100% solar, this property could be off the grid and you have no light bill, no water bill, and you own your property outright cash if you decide to do so. I love coming out here.
I'm tasting no tears, I'm fighting no fears, but still there's a hole.
I really love coming out here. But again, in less than 30 days, this property will be fully sold. And it will be on to the next flip. See, the thing is, there's a way you could buy property very cheap, especially if you are day trader like myself. You could take your short-term capital gain, buy a property, turn it to long-term capital gain, and save so much money in tax. Imagine taking your typical 40% capital gain tax you were supposed to pay on a day trade that generate high profit for you. You take that money, buy yourself a flip, and if you hold it 12 months and a day, that's long-term investment. And if you lucky enough to do great trade frequently, you could probably flip 6-7 houses a year like I do, and still maintain a full-time job as long as you have the right resources working for you. The real estate business, it's definitely a great way to accumulate financial independence. Even though the property is for sale for $140,000, you can see I've made many upgrades to the property. You have your living room, you have your kitchen with granite. From the kitchen, you can overlook outside. You have this bonus room, which can be another spare bedroom. I removed the doors since they are in the garage. We have one extra room right here, which is a great size room. With 2 closets. Great space if you have 2 teenagers staying together or 2 boys staying together. They both have their own closet space. You have the hallway This is another bedroom. Now I kept the color consistent to match the floor. What I like about this room, it has one of those areas where the children can sit and do some type of homework, or even for an adult. This is the second bathroom. I remodeled the shower with a different tile in there. For $140,000, that's not bad at all, especially given that it's over 1 acre. This is the master bedroom. It seems small, but it's not. This shower, I gutted it out to keep it simple. Now, believe it or not, I designed this fireplace myself. I put on the tile myself because I couldn't find somebody that was going to do what I wanted. So instead, I decided to get hands-on to do exactly what I needed to get done. Now I put these lights because I thought it would look definitely nice with the fireplace. Looks like two eyes with a mouth and a nose. Now I just decided like that. I decided to do that because I thought it was funny, but apparently some buyers liked it. And that's what's important, is to do things that will at least bring the right buyer in. So this is a typical Saturday morning in Malakoff, Texas. And that's one of those things that if you are able to invest money wherever you're at, call your local agent, start looking at property. Do not hesitate to buy a property with foundation issue. Fix it correctly and stack your money up, because right now financial independence is very important. Money is not everything, but I tell you, with this coronavirus stuff is going out there, money definitely help. You put God first and everything will follow through, but you must take action. We don't just pray. I believe in affirmation. I believe in law of attraction. And I believe in the creator of heaven and earth.